Springs podcast. And my guest today is Ocean Glapion.
Yes, and I'm excited to be here. What's good, D?
What's up?
Yeah.
So today's topic is, should a relationship be 50-50?
Yeah. I of course think it should be 50-50. You know me, I'm poor right now, so yeah, you better have half on these drinks. Absolutely.
Oh, so you're going as far as drinks when you go out?
Yeah, listen, if I pay one time, you need to pay the next time. We can put down the bill together. We can on your card and on my card. We're 50-50.
Okay, so what happens when you go out on a date with somebody, right? And I don't drink. You know
Okay.
I don't drink.
I know you don't
You
drink.
drink alcohol.
I drink alcohol.
Okay, I just say, okay, I'm going to do it a little light tonight. You know, I'm not trying to run up his pockets.
Right.
I'm not trying to have like a little food date or
Right.
whatever, be a foodie. So I say, hey, I'm just going to get a guacamole and chips. And then you order 4 margaritas. Should we
Okay.
split the bill?
No. Well, I'm drinking. So I'm
Okay.
it's
Because I didn't know how greedy you was.
No, I'm good.
I'm like, at this point, I'm tricking.
Okay, so are we in a relationship or are we talking about dating?
I would say, let's start with dating.
Okay, so dating, if we're dating and I'm drinking 4 drinks and you have none, that's not fair for you to pay half of it. No. And
But you expect me to pay for that guacamole
Absolutely.
and chips?
Absolutely.
That's only $7.
That's okay. Yes, you guys want to be equal nowadays, right, ladies? Women want to be equal?
Oh, see, that's what I don't like about this whole feminist movement is women is using that now and running with it, and then men have responses like what you just had. So y'all want to be independent?
You want to be independent?
Y'all want to be equal?
You want to be equal. So
you gonna pay for that guacamole?
You gonna pay for the
The
guacamole?
guacamole is $7, but the bill is $50. You can't eat that other $7 and ask me to pay the tip?
But why? But why are you tripping off $7? You got it. You successful.
This is the most selfish shit I've heard from a man.
You got lipstick line. You good. You got that 7.
Okay, I got the 7.
Okay.
But here's how I was raised.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
A man pays.
Okay.
And you know what? I'm gonna show you that I value and I love you, right? I can show you things of the other 50%. But when it comes to that bill, I feel like with a man it should be 100%. But I can treat you every once in a while. But if I'm dating a man, you have to show me that you value me. And to me, it does come with a $sign. Because see, if you let a man start getting away with that, when y'all get in a relationship, what is there to look forward to?
Okay. So
it doesn't get greater later.
Okay. So what are you bringing to the table besides pussy?
I got great conversation.
What are you bringing?
So I got great conversation. You gonna say you got great conversation?
Exactly. I got good dick. You got good pussy. So now what? So why am I spending all the money and you just get to chill because you have great pussy? I have great dick too. So it should be 50-50.
That's the problem with my men. My problem with men nowadays is they want to feel like the woman too. They want to be in competition with us. Because think about it. If you say, oh, you got great pussy, I got great dick, then that's putting us at an equal level.
But women want to be equal, right? Women,
I don't want to be equal.
But that's just you. I'm talking about all the women want to be equal. They come out and they talk about women's rights, and you have Amber Rose who do slut events and all of these things that women want to be equal. And so when you treat them equal, then they get upset and say, well, I don't really want to be equal. Well, what do you want?
I want you to pay. That's what I want. I want you to pay. Because I think if a man doesn't invest in anything, and invest in you or this relationship or this date, and you just give him pussy for free, what is there to look forward to? But because I still believe in a male-female role, right? A man should be a man. You should be dominant. If you want to be dominant and in control, then you gotta pay. But if you want me to be the nigga, then I can pay.
I get it, but
don't expect to be a man and still expect me to pay.
I get it, D, but what are you bringing besides pussy? Are you washing dishes? Are you cleaning up the house? What are you doing besides just having sex with me? If that's the case.
I would say, damn, this is actually pretty tough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you're only just bringing pussy, I can just go pay for pussy. I don't even need to go out on dates with you.
But when you go out on a date with a woman, what is it that you like about her to keep her around? Is it the conversation? Is it the caring? Is it the checking on you? Is it providing anything for you? What is it?
Okay, well, so...
No, we need to get to the bottom of this, because it's serious.
Yeah. So when I go out on a date with a woman, of course, it's for conversation and companionship, right? So me and you go out on a date. You're a very beautiful girl. We go out, we hang out, we have, you don't drink, but we have great conversations. But at the end of the day, I always pay for the first date. But
okay, so now we backtracking.
No, first date.
Now we backtracking.
We backtracking. I'm not. I do pay for the first date, but if I'm gonna keep going out with you, you're gonna pay as well. I'm gonna pay for the first date, but that's how
you reel them in.
Absolutely.
So you out here scamming.
No.
So you don't reel me in with the first date. So now I'm thinking, I'm calling my homegirl like, hey girl, bitch, he is a good man. He took me out. We had a great time. He had 4 margaritas, but girl, I don't think he an alcoholic. I just think that, he was enjoying me so much, he lost count of how many margaritas he had. But bitch, we turned up. We had a good time. He paid. He put out his little black card.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm hyping you up to my girlfriends.
Right.
Second date, what's happening?
Right, but see, that's your problem right there. You went and told your girlfriend everything, and you trying to get her approval. Stop telling your friends all this going on.
No, don't turn it into this. What's happening on the second date?
What's on the second? Well, here's what I'm going to say. On the first date, you should also offer to pay half. If you don't, I'm going to tell you no, but you should offer. If you don't offer,
wow,
I'm going to look at you different.
So basically, you already judging. So let me ask you a question. Okay. You gonna look at me different if I don't offer to pay half?
Offer.
Okay.
Offer.
How would you look at me if I slept with you on the first night?
I wouldn't care.
Okay, you don't care, but you expect me to pay half?
Absolutely.
Get the hell out of here.
Absolutely.
Whatever.
Well, see, women, I don't. This is gonna sound bad, God. You got me.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, I don't value.
You're already out there.
Yeah, I'm already out there. I don't value pussy like that. Like, I value more conversation, friendships, all of that. Like, I can fuck easy. Pussy is everywhere. It's not hard to get. So I'm not valuing that. I'm not going, like, I want to be able to have fun with you. After we have sex, then what? So I'm not valuing the pussy like that. So it's just, because I fuck easy.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas fuck easy, women fuck easy. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, what else are you bringing to the table besides that?
Me!
Me! Well, you're a great person, but I'm saying...
And my ovaries!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So we become so...
So let me ask you a question. That you Okay, we're in the dating realm, right?
Okay.
You already established who you are as a dater.
Okay.
And I don't like it. And I don't want to go out with you. Point blank period.
We wouldn't have fun. No. We wouldn't have fun anyway because you don't drink. I like to drink. I like to...
Okay, so you already said we ain't compatible.
We ain't compatible because you ain't drinking. You sitting there...
You wasn't going to get that. That second date, I was going to walk out on your ass.
You sitting there not having
That's why I say, ladies, wait till the third date to give him the ass. Because if you gave him the ass on the first date, he was going to pay and treat you like a lady. But on the second date, he was going to ask you to split that bill. You better wait to get a coochie up to the third date, y'all.
That's not true. You need to fuck on the first date to even know if it's good if you want to go out on the second date.
Oh, wow.
You got to fuck. You got to fuck on the first date.
When I tell you we was on the cliff, we done jumped off.
You got to go on the first. You got to fuck on the first date. Why would you waste your time going out with somebody then the dick or the pussy's trash? I'm not going to sit here and wait all this time. And the pussy trash. Now I just spent
the coochie.
Here's what you gotta understand about guys. Yeah. But this is what women don't understand. I feel like I'm a nice looking dude, right? How many dates do you think a nice?
You're saying that because you light skin, but go ahead.
But how many light skin? But how many dates do you think a handsome dude goes on in a week?
In a week?
Average, just an average. Dates.
I would just say 2.
2. That's $1,000 a month. So I'm spending $1,000 a month.
But that's why men need to make commitments. Because if you made commitments and you were consistent with one female that you like, then you wouldn't have to go on all those dates. Y'all go on all those dates because you want to go on all those dates.
No.
Not because you have to.
I don't necessarily know. I can go out
Stop looking for options.
No, I can go out on a date. And the girl, I don't know if the girl likes me or not, but it'll take me 3. You say 3 dates before you have sex with me. So what if I go on 3 dates and you're just wanting to eat for free? How do I know that?
You got to charge it to the game.
No, I'm not charging shit to the game. That's why we go half. We go half. You pay for your food, I pay for my food. It shouldn't be about the money that I'm spending. It should be about you liking me. Now what? Now when you come in, you move into my house, I get to control everything. You ain't got shit to say because it's my house. I'm paying all the bills. That's why I would never move in with a girl. I would never move in with a girl. We would have to move out and it'd be a community shit. You ain't putting me out. I ain't putting you out. So we got to figure that shit out together. I'm not moving in with no girl. And no girl should move in with no dude because then they control the shit. Then girls are fucking mad.
Okay, when I tell you we done jumped, we dead. We dead right now.
Why?
We are dead.
Because you know I'm making sense.
No,
I'm not?
I do. Okay, so I really kind of believe like on first dates, you shouldn't basically be paying for like expensive stuff.
Right.
Like, so I don't believe you have to go to a Maestro's or something on the first date.
Right.
But you at least can do like a coffee and maybe a walk.
Absolutely.
To see if you vibe with people.
Absolutely.
So I believe in starting off with like coffee or walk in the beginning of the date.
Right.
So I don't believe you need to jump off the deep end like you said. So you're spending that $1,000 a month, you know?
Right.
But I do think you should ease your way in there to see if you're compatible. Because why should a man spend $200 on a date for drinks and food? Because that's what it's averaging nowadays.
Right.
And you don't really like that female. And you find out she dumb. She don't really got nothing. She can't read the menu. Whatever have you. You know what I mean? So I think that it is nice to have coffee and a walk to really get to know somebody. Maybe a FaceTime date nowadays. Just to really see if you vibe with that person, if you're attracted to that person, right? And have stuff in common.
Right.
But after that, you gonna need to pay.
Daphne, tell the truth.
What? I'm telling you.
If I met you online, say Bumble or Hinge or whatever, or fucking Black People Meet or whatever, because you advertise Black People Meet.
Be okay.
Be okay.
Yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and download the VLK app.
Exactly. You see how I did that. All right, so listen. So if, say we met and I was like, let's have a FaceTime date, you would never talk to me again. Just be 100. You would be like, I'm cool. Like, he didn't take me out. He didn't ask me out. Let's have a FaceTime date.
Honestly, I'm okay with that. Because I do believe you have to get to know people. And I do believe, like, in this day that we live in, women are earning a lot more than men nowadays.
Very true.
So it's not fair for the man to just be paying all up front.
Come on around my way.
But...
come on.
No, I'm not gonna joke.
Come on.
But
have. Why not have? Why not?
For how long? Okay, so we're at the dating stage. What happens if you say, okay, I vibe with this person, I vibe with this guy or girl, and I want to be in a relationship? Where are you at now? Once you're in that relationship, once you're committed to one another, even if you're cheating on the side, once you're committed, even if you still texting hoes in your phone, once you're committed,
right?
Even though you still sleeping with your baby mom,
right.
Once you're committed, okay,
right.
Is it still 50-50?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it to my son's mom. When we were together, everything was 50-50. You paid your half of the rent, I paid my half of the rent. At the beginning of the month, we had bills. We were like fucking roommates. Yeah, we're paying bills together. It's not me taking care of you. It's us taking care of each other. That's where it's... So if you want it to be just you, then you need to wash the dishes, clean up. You need to do everything because I'm paying the bills. I can tell you what to do. I can tell you where to go, what time to be home.
So it has to be a sense of control where you have to control the situation.
No, I'm saying if that's the case. If we're paying bills together and it's equal,
this is JP mentality.
It's not a JP mentality. But JP,
they don't know. It's an inside joke.
It is an inside joke. But JP pay for everything.
Yeah, he do. Okay, so with that being said, right? Okay, I get it. So basically you're saying it has to be 50-50 in every relationship, right? So you're saying, okay, I'll bring home the bacon, but you need to cook it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I'll pay the bills, but you need to clean.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so that's a 50-50 relationship.
Yeah. If that's what you want it to be.
But, okay, so let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let me ask you this.
All right.
Is it 50-50 if the woman is cooking,
okay,
right? But she's paying half the bills and you're paying half the bills, but she's the meal preparer all the time. Is that a 50-50 relationship?
Am I washing dishes?
It's a dishwasher. What year you live in?
I'm just saying.
Where you at?
Some people don't even
Are you in the 1960s?
Some people don't even put stuff in the dishwasher. I had a girl that only used the dishwasher as a dryer. I had a girl who only used the dishwasher as a dryer.
She was white. Yeah,
she wasn't. She was Mexican.
Not as a dryer.
She used it as a dryer. She washed the dishes, put it as a dryer. So, like I'm saying, it's just depending on the situation.
So you think washing dishes is equivalent to cooking a meal?
I hate washing dishes. I will fold clothes, do everything else. I hate dishes. So yeah, I think it's equivalent. But I'll cook. I'm a great cook.
Okay, so my ex-boyfriend, I'll never forget this. He had wanted to move in with each other. Right. And when he said that, I said, oh, okay, cool. Are you going to pay the rent?
But hold on, move into your house or you move into his house?
It didn't matter. Just say it's all open. Okay. Right? I don't remember. But even if it was just get a new place together or just move into my place or your place or whatever. I said he wanted to do 50-50 on the bills. I said, no, I'll pay the cable, the light, the internet, the Wi-Fi, all that kind of stuff. The water. I'll pay all of that and you pay the rent. Okay. He said no. And I said, well, I don't want to live with you because I don't want a roommate. If I'm going to have a roommate, I don't see a benefit of living with a man if I have to pay half of the rent.
Okay, so what are you doing with your money? Say you guys make the same amount of money. Now, I'm paying majority of the rent. I'm paying the rent. You're only paying utilities is $200 a month.
Utilities and water and internet and all that stuff, that can come up to about $6, $7.
Okay, because you doing Netflix and all that bullshit.
Cable. Okay, you want the NFL package.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
All right. So you're saying you're gonna pay all of that?
Yeah.
Okay, so if my bills come out to the rent is $2,500 and your bill comes out to $600, but we're making the same amount of money, what are you doing with your money? You're being selfish.
I'm actually saving up my money in case you cheat and I need an exit plan.
If you're doing that, you don't need to be in a relationship. Right? If you're trying to exit. Okay. So are you into like signing prenups?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think nobody deserves half of anybody's money that they didn't help them get. Now, if we ran a business together, then that's half. But if I start the business or you start the business, I don't think you deserve half of that. Do I deserve alimony or some type of compensation because I was in a relationship with your ass and you spend most of your time working and not investing in this relationship as much as you could have because somehow it went down left that we're here that we want to get a divorce? Absolutely, I deserve some type of compensation. But you never deserve half of anybody's money.
Okay, so Dr. Dre's wife doesn't deserve half his money?
No, I don't. I don't believe that.
But she was there since like when Suge was fucking him. So she's been there the whole time.
I don't think she deserves half the money because he made the beats.
All right. So, but she was there to provide, take care of his kids. She was allowing him to be that genius.
Anybody could have filled that role.
Okay.
That's just what I believe. I don't believe nobody deserves half your money.
So how much should she get? She should just get alimony?
Okay, they saying he's close to a billionaire, right?
Okay, right.
Yeah. I think she should be at least getting like $2 million a year. For the next 2 years. That's $20 million.
Just 2 years?
I said for the next 10 years.
Oh, next 10 years.
Yeah, so that's about $20 million.
Yeah, so $20 million.
And maybe another $10 million on top of that. She deserves somewhere. $50 million is nothing to a billionaire.
It's nothing to a billionaire. So $50 million.
Does she deserve $600,000? No.
No, she doesn't.
Jeff Bezos, I can't believe that happened. Like, that's a lot of money. She's a billionaire now.
She is.
I don't think that's fair. Unless that person ran and started your company and was doing your book reports and doing all this kind of stuff. If they're working, yeah. But if they're just taking care of the home, I believe they deserve millions. But not that amount of money. No.
But nobody, it's
kind of weird that you feel like maybe it should be half and you're saying that it's 50-50 in a relationship.
Well, so for me, I feel like nobody should be that rich. Nobody should be $100 million, $100 billion, and there's poor people all around. So that's just another topic. But I don't feel like people should be that rich. So if she gets half of his money, does it really fucking matter? He has $54 billion too. Like, how much money do you need? How much? What she should have gotten? Just $1 billion? If he has $200 billion,
he don't got $200 billion.
How much does he have? If she
he got a couple of billion.
If she got $54 billion, he has to have.
Wait. She got $54 billion.
She got $54 billion.
No,
something like
get
that.
out. I walk out of my own
something like that.
It wasn't $54 billion.
What was it like? What was it?
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's
$54 billion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She got like that. So what does he have?
The word on the street is, guess what she did?
What?
She married a science teacher.
And that nigga gonna take half of it. She
got in a relationship with a science teacher.
So it lets you know that it doesn't matter about the money. It's just about happiness. So if you took money out of it and you just was equal partners, I feel like you would be happy. I think that money stresses everyone out. Money goes, I gotta be like, I don't think you're my equal. And I'm like, I'm making all the money. I can look at you differently. If you had a man that you were taking care of, you would look at me differently. I think it's just should be paid equal. And we're just working together and we love each other. And the money is not the object of everything. But when you put money in it and go, I make more than you and I pay more and I'm this, you're now feeling less than. You don't feel like you should be.
Okay.
Right?
So you trying to destroy the whole patriarchy of society.
No, I'm just saying.
History,
it's just.
of the world.
No. Well,
okay, so let me ask you this.
Okay.
What happens if you as the man.
Okay.
It could be vice versa. But you as the man make $100,000 a year and I make $50,000 a year. Should everything still be 50-50? Because now, okay, yeah.
That's a good
all
question.
shit.
That's a good
That's
question.
the answer I'm looking for. All.
So you said I should make it. So why don't? Oh yeah.
Look at you.
I know. But why don't
we done caught him up.
That's a great question. But why don't you just put everything together? If I'm in love with my girl, I have no problem.
But if you put everything together, it cannot be 50-50. Because now you have $150,000, that's $75,000. So I'm getting an extra $25,000 of your money.
So if I love you, it doesn't matter. If I love you, it doesn't matter.
This man confused.
It's not. It's just, I'm saying everything half. Let's just go half.
I be damned.
So if you had 100, you were making 100,000, I was making 75.
I do.
I know you make money.
I'm just saying, I'd be damned I'd be in a relationship and now that person, just because they weren't as ambitious in life.
Okay, but what if they are just like you're able to make more money than the next person. I might be doing what you're doing, but just not getting the same.
So then I might as well pay the rent and let that person pay the other bills, because I might as well pay that $2,500 a month and the $600 goes to them. Because if you look at $3,100, right? $3,100 divided by 2 is what? $1,550, right? $1,550, that's not equivalent to somebody that makes $50,000 a year. So really I would have to pay basically about, if you divide it by 3, I should pay about $2,000 and something, and they should pay about $1,000.
Okay, if you make less money than me, I feel like if you're making less money than me, then you don't have to pay as much as me. It will be the same, or like, you know, it just equals out.
Absolutely.
If you're making but I don't feel like it should be a disparity of fucking $3,000 rent and you $400 in utilities.
Absolutely.
That's just not fair. I don't feel. And then we're going out and I'm spending money. So do you now pick up the check? Do you now, like, am I drinking and you're just like picking up the check? And then people are looking and going, why is only the girl picking up the check every time they come into El Compadres? You know what I mean?
El Compadre, I like to at least go around the city. I like to go to multiple restaurants.
I don't like one spot. You can always catch me cheating because I'm going to be in that one spot. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything else.
I'm in the parking lot with cheaters just waiting on your
car.
I'm
just saying, but I don't really cheat in relationships, so I don't feel like you should be in a relationship if you're going to cheat. What's the point?
Dang.
I can just have sex with a gang of girls. But why would I need to cheat?
But
right?
But you know what is always weird when men say, I don't need to cheat. If I was going to cheat, I just wouldn't be in a relationship. But then they're the type of man that never enters into a relationship.
This is true.
Nah.
But I was recently like with somebody that I really cared about, and she did some bullshit. So what am I supposed to be? You know, what am I supposed to do? Like I was caring about the relationship, And I was faithful to the relationship, and she just fucking was doing all kind of shit. So now what?
Karma.
But yeah, it is what it is.
It is
what it is.
Sorry that happened to you.
But no, it's all good. But I'm also the kind of person, I need to know that you're willing to pay as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I want to know that. That's why I want to see if you're going to go on our first date and go, hey, do you mind if I pay this? Or
what if I say I'll leave the tip?
See, let me offer that, because that's. What if I go get you? I'll pay. Just pay the tip. What if I just do that? I'll just pay the tip, or just pay the tip. I'm really not going to make you pay on the first date.
Let you tell it.
I'm not.
Okay, so
So if a guy didn't pay on the first date and he asked you to pay half, what would you tell him? Right then and there on that first date.
No, I would do it, but I probably wouldn't talk to him anymore.
Never. You would never talk to him anymore. But you're successful. So why does it matter?
It's kind of like, because most of the time, if I go out on a date with a man, he asks me to go.
Right.
If you're going to do that, you should have told me that ahead of time. So now to me, that's a surprise. And I don't like surprises. Because why did you spring this shit on me after I agreed to go out with you?
So he's supposed to come and go, okay, but you're not going to go out with him.
I've never had a man not pay, except for in college one time. So in college, I was going out with this guy that was on the basketball team, and we went up to the movies. I thought he was going to pay for me. He didn't pay for me, but he paid for his homeboy. So I like to say they was just in a relationship, but maybe they wasn't. But you know what I mean?
What did you say to him?
I didn't say nothing. I just didn't sit with him in the movie theater. He asked me to go to the movies. He asked me out on a date.
Okay.
And when I got there, he started like messing around with his phone and stuff. Wasn't even man enough to say he wasn't gonna pay for me. So to me, that's character. And so he started messing around with his phone. So me and my homegirl, because you know when you're in college, you go out with groups of people. It's
right.
not. So it was like 4 or 5 of us. It was like a weird number. So then I told my girl, I was like, bitch, I ain't sitting with him. And then we didn't sit with him. Him and his homeboy sat together, who he paid for. And me and my homegirl, we paid for our own tickets and we sat together.
Okay, so
how did the movie?
How did the conversation go? Like, how was he like, oh, I'm not going to pay? He just was like, did he look at his homeboy?
He looked at his phone. You lingering around, I take signs very well. Right. If you're lingering, then I know you're not trying to pay. It's just like if they put a check in on the table and we both keep looking at it and nobody's reaching for it, then you expect me to pay. Okay. So it's kind of the same thing.
So do you know my homeboy Devin Green used to play for the Lakers?
No.
Okay, so this is one of my good friends.
But you can give my number.
One of my good friends. What he used to do is he was going to pay, but he would go out with a gang of groupies, of course, and shit. And he would just sit there and just see how long the girl would just, and they would just be sitting there looking at each other, and it would just be and he would just be looking. And
you see that, ladies? Y'all hear that? Fuck boys hang out together. So that same mentality he got, he hang out with a man that got it too. So if you know a fuck boy, don't hook him up with none of your girlfriends.
I said
because y'all all gonna get fucked over.
I said he paid at the end. He would just.
Ain't nobody got time for games.
He would just sit there and wait.
Don't make my heart beat. You know when you're a groupie, you don't got a lot of money.
Them girls got money, man.
No, they look like money.
Them girls.
They be homeless.
No,
man. They done invested all their money in the ass and titties and the weave and the makeup just to attract the man. Right. They done got the bag from the last dude they was with that was 70 years old that bought him a purse but never really gave him any money to invest in a business or really have their own. They don't have money in their bank account. So yeah, you gonna sit there and wait and play that game. I used to know groupies. I used to be in a groupie game in South Florida. Miami to be exact. I was hanging out with the best of them.
You was in a groupie gang?
Oh, yeah. We was a groupie gang.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, what was your groupie, how many people was in your groupie gang?
It was a total of 4 of us.
4 of you guys?
Yeah, you were like packs.
And what city was it in Florida?
This was Miami.
In Miami?
Oh, yeah. You know, South Florida, or Florida period, produces the most football players. I think it's Florida, California, and Texas, right? Okay. Produce the most NFL players. Okay. So then you got all of that because they live, breathe it down there in Florida. So you got all them NFL players that's from there or that people that just love to come visit Miami. So we ran in the whole groupie gang.
Okay, I have so many questions. Do you mind if I ask any of these questions? So who was the weak link in this groupie gang of your 4? Was there a certain girl that didn't hold her own in the pussy giving up? Was it?
Oh no, when you have a groupie game, you have to, everybody has their own specific qualities, right? Okay. So I was the girl who know how to cut the line, right? Or who was bold enough to just walk in the section.
I believe
my other girl, she was the girl who would just give up the pussy. You know what I mean?
You would be like, fuck him. You gotta fuck him.
Yeah, somebody gotta fuck. But it's people that just like sex.
Right.
My girl, she likes sex. Like, bitch, I'm about to go up to the room. I'll be back in 5. All right, cool. Then we gonna go in the club with him, and then we gonna blah.
Okay,
right?
And then so you had 2 more that was doing.
You had your homegirl that would always drive and pay for parking.
Right.
That was her job.
Right.
And to make sure nobody puts nothing in the drinks.
Right. Well, she's always the ugliest one, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you got the bad bitch that lures them in.
So you just had all this shit.
She ain't nothing real on her.
Nothing real on her, but she
not the eyelashes, not the contacts, not the hair, not the teeth, not the butt, not the breath. Nothing's real. She's plastic.
She was Tisha Campbell in Fresh Prince.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party. Oh yeah, life is plastic. How fantastic! That you gotta have that friend. That gets you in the section because it look weird in the sunlight, but in the night lights in the club, it's like ooh, who just walked in?
Right,
Bernice? No, that's Bernard.
But see, that's why I've always said sports dudes are stupid because they don't know how to, talk to women. That's why these women get these dudes because they've been told yes their whole life, right? So then now it's like when they have to really talk to a girl. I remember he gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna say this, but I remember my boy who played for the Lakers. He not Devin, but another dude. I won't say his name because he's my homie, but. These girls would just run over him. And I'd be like, yo, my nigga, why you? And it'd be like a regular girl. He'd be scared of her and everything. And I'm just like, nigga, you look sick.
And she ain't even bad.
And she ain't even bad.
But she was aggressive. That's what it is. And sometimes you have to be aggressive. And that's where I kind of lost in the game is I wasn't as aggressive. Because I just don't have an aggressive nature as far as dating. Like, I'm not aggressive in like, I'm kind of more timid, so I'm not aggressive. If I was aggressive, I could be out here. I could be pregnant on baby number 3 by Cam Newton.
Right.
By 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just living the life.
So is that fair, though? Like, I know we've been going off topic. I know we had a topic. But do you feel like if I have a baby by you and I don't want to have the baby, that I should have to pay all of this child support that these dudes have to
child
pay?
Support. So you think child support or child caring should be 50-50?
If you wanted the baby and I didn't want the baby, why should I have to pay for it? I can't tell you.
Because you had sex with me with no condom. And you shot up the club.
But I said I don't want to have the baby. I don't want
You don't get to make that decision.
Right. That's not fair. How is that fair? How is it fair that you get to make the decision, but I still have to pay for it? Why is the woman? That's what I'm saying. You got it's everybody wants to be equal, but no one wants to be equal. Like everybody want to be black, but nobody want to be black. It's not fair. It's just not. I'm just saying that because I got to pay child support.
And this is where the anger comes from.
I gotta pay child support.
The confessions of an angry black child support paying man.
I love my son. I don't care. I pay for
Don't
my
matter.
son.
You don't want to pay that child support.
I don't want to pay that child support. I'd rather give him the money. I'm like, you take this and go do what you need to do. But you know what? I actually have a great baby mama. She's not tripping and making me pay all of this outlandish money. She just like, he needs this, and I'm just like, cool.
So you feel like in a lot of aspects of life, it needs to be 50-50.
It needs to be 50-50. I actually want my son.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If you die, and I got life insurance on you, do you want me to put 50% in your casket?
No.
Because you sold 50-50. Oh, I can finally get 100%. I can finally get 100%. That's all the bitch ever wanted.
I'm not here. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I have no idea. I don't know what you're doing. It doesn't really matter. I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't, that's why all of these people like Warren Buffett doesn't want to give his kids any money, and he just became all his billions of dollars. It's like, nigga, you about to die. Why not just give that shit up? Like, what does it matter? You've made the money.
So you know what? Yes, it's bipolar in your responses. One minute you want somebody to give up the money, the next minute it's 50-50.
No, but we talking about relationships though.
I don't ever want to hear 50-50 in a relationship.
See, I do. In a relationship, I want 50-50. You want to be 50-50. Why can't we be 50-50?
Okay, just know 50-50. If we doing 50-50, I'm not going to want to have sex all the time. But if you doing 75, I'm doing 25, or you doing, I prefer 90, 10%, then yeah, if I don't want to have no sex, I got to give you a little sex.
See, that's the thing. Women don't want a man to cheat, but then they don't want to have sex at any given time.
This man got an answer
for everything. If I got a woman, I should be able to have sex with her at any time.
This is what's out here, ladies.
At any time. Why? I got a girlfriend. You don't want me to cheat.
Because you want to do everything 50-50. That's why. Because ain't nobody told you. But I'm going to tell you today.
It's sex, though. You ride me sometimes. I have sex with you. It's sex.
Well, what happens if the sex isn't 50-50?
What do you mean if it's 50-50? I'm going to eat you out. You're going to suck my dick. It's going to be all good.
That thing come in 2 minutes. I'm not ready. How often are women coming in relationship? This is the reason why women don't want to do 50-50. This is the reason why women wants to be paid for. It's because 99.999999999% you're not making us come.
Okay, let me tell you why.
Period.
You want me to tell you why?
Oh, but you gonna say you got the best D in the world.
No, I'm not gonna say that.
That's where the lies come in.
My dick is great, but what I'm saying is the reason why I bust a nut is because your pussy's good. If it's great, I'm gonna bust a nut.
But what happens if I don't? That's not 50-50, and that's... You know what?
That's not true.
Well, listen, it's time to end the show.
Okay.
Because
can I just say this real quick?
I prove my point.
Can I say this real quick?
Okay, go ahead.
Let me tell you.
Ahead.
This is what I used to do with the girl I had, the last girlfriend I had. Her sex was good. I would bust a nut quick because it was good, right? And then, because she didn't get hers, I would stay there. We would pick up the dildo and the vibrator.
Well, then I'll go 50-50 with the dildo. Right. How about that? 50-50 with the dildo, but I ain't going 50-50 with no hoe.
No, you don't. Well, then don't have good pussy. And I can stay for a long time.
You know what, ladies? This is why we could never really please a man. And that's why you should maybe think about polygamy. Because... one woman is not going to be enough for all of this. No. Because men are crazy.
And you guys are not?
Oh, women are very sane, logical,
smart. No, you're not. You're not sane and logical. I've never yet once met a sane and logical woman. Not once in my life.
Because crazy attract crazy.
No, I'm just saying, people like crazy. They want some craziness. You're kind of crazy, and that makes...
Hey, listen, don't put that out there because I'm single. I am very sane. Now, if I was in a relationship and you said, bitch, you crazy, I'm like, yeah, and he loved it. But when I'm single, no, I'm not crazy. I'm very submissive.
Daphnique, you have a character where you're not...
It's a character.
Where do you think the character came from?
It just came from thin air because I'm smart. And I'm logical.
You getting paid off that character too. And people love it because they know it's true. Yeah. Not to that extent that you are, but we want to know that our women want just us. If I'm with you out on a date, I don't want you staring at my man for too long. Yeah. I'm like, why are you looking at this nigga for so long? And then we argue, and then we make up and have sex. All that shit is great, man. It's wonderful. You like that shit too. That's why you staring at the nigga for so long, so you know that I could be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Absolutely.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Let's have a relationship where we fight and we get back and make up sex and we pay for everything together and everything will be good. I think I won. We can end the show now.
You see that? He want to go 50-50. He want to win. But then when he die, I can have all the money. So you know what it sounds like, guys? I should just kill him.
Just kill me. Yeah, you guys plotted already anyway. I'll be ready to kill. Y'all be watching. Every girl I've ever dated sits around watching those fucking kill murder shows all fucking day. Y'all love those shit.
Yeah, we already planning.
We already planning. And really, if you really want to kill somebody, I just found out, did you know that all you have to do when you kill somebody, you can just feed them to a pig because pigs eat everything? I didn't know that, even teeth.
Oh, wow.
I just figured.
That's a good idea.
I just found that out.
I'm mad you told me on air.
I know.
Because,
you got somebody to kill?
No. No. Never. But I do think I want to buy some pigs.
Exactly.
I want to go into the farming business.
This has been great, man. This is a great studio and everything.
Thank you so much for coming, though.
Come on, this is great. This is wonderful.
Okay, so everybody, that is the Unapologetically Daphnique podcast. Thank you for listening today. Ocean, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram, Ocean Live. Can I show my shirt? Yeah. This is called Don't Worry About My Life. It came from my son. He was playing a video game, and I was like, "What you doing?" And he was like, "Don't worry about my life." And I was like,
"You was like, what? That's a brand deal."
Yeah, that's a brand. And I wish I could have punched him, but he's half white and he will tell on me. So that's the reason why. But
you are black, and you will get killed by the police.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just made a T-shirt. So don't worry about my life. If you want to get one, you can hit me up on Instagram, Ocean Live, and that's pretty much where you can find me. I'm trying to brand out like you and be super successful.
You are. And tell them about your podcast.
My podcast is called Funny Stories with Ocean. Daphnique was on it. One of the best episodes ever. Is basically you come on and you tell a funny story. All my guests come on and tell a funny story, and you told the most amazing funny story.
Thank you.
And it's people love it, and it's great. So I have guests come on, they tell a funny story, and we
he get a lot of celebrity friends.
Yeah, so
he the biggest person I know.
Yeah, right.
I gotta get my Rolodex up.
Yeah, right. They come.
Nah, but it's still COVID. After COVID, I'm gonna know some people too.
You liar! I'll be watching all your videos like, damn, Daphnique. No, we used to shoot videos long time ago. We did. I just didn't get on that train. I wish I would.
Yeah, but you got the podcast thing going and stand up. So people got their own lanes. Everybody don't have to jump on the wave. And you know how your podcast is actually making your Instagram grow. So
it is.
It all comes back. But thank you very much, everybody, for listening to Unapologetically Daphnique. I'll see y'all next week. Bye.